is being called for the nominations of Constable, Board of Education, Zoning Commission alternate members, Zoning Commission regular members, City Council by Ward, Wards 1 through 7, City Council at Large, Town Clerk, City Treasurer, Mayor, followed by announcements of the results and the mayoral candidate acceptance remarks and other business.
Move we accept the vote.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. The ayes have it. Next up, Secretary Love, the roll call.
Joan Delisna.
Here.
John Gonzalez.
Here.
William Love here. Dennis Perkins.
Here.
Elena Abrantes. Tanya Clark.
Here.
Kenneth Becker.
Here.
Fred Carrat.
Here.
Gina Antonasso.
Here.
Ryan Arconti. Sherry Neptune. Frank Salvatore Jr.
Here.
Joe Britton.
Present.
Bilal Woolman. Harley Santos. Rose Schlemmer. Joe Silver Jr.
Present.
Gina Eriquez.
Present.
Andrea Gartner.
Present.
Martha Rose. John Guglielmino.
Here.
Henry Hall.
Here.
Julie Kushner. Sarah Purcell. Linda Armstrong. Lucian Richard Giordano.
Here.
Abu. And Rich Molinaro.
Here.
Thank you. We do have a quorum. So I'd like to begin with nominations of constables. Henry Hall.
I'd like to place in nomination 3 fine candidates: Butch Paul Darcy, Francis Harris, and Nicole Costelletti.
Second.
Thank you. Town committee members, all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Next, I'd like to call on John Concalves. I'm Tanya Clark, I'm sorry, for Board of Education. Okay, zoning alternates.
For zoning alternates, I'd like to nominate Don Toriano and Rolando Castro.
No, Nelson.
Nelson Merchant, sorry. Rolando Castro and Nelson Merchant Jr.
Okay, thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Next is Zoning Commission regular members. Lou Giordano, please.
I nominate Candace May, Richard Jowdy, Jim Kelly, Sidney Almeida, Ted Haddad Jr., Henry Hall, Ryan Hawley, Wayne Skelly, and Don Toya.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Next, for the Board of Education, Jean Eriquez. Mayor Jean Eriquez.
It's my pleasure to place in the nomination the following names for the position of Board of Education for 4-year terms: Joe Britton, Kate Ganetta, and Gladys Cooper.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it.
Also pleased to place in the nomination the names of Joseph De Silva and Kathy Molinaro, respectively, for each of the 3-year terms.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. Next, we have City Council at Large. Dennis Perkins, please.
My pleasure to nominate Robert Cabasat, Elena Abrantes, Roberto Alves, Tim Novagini, Wilson Hernandez, Angeli Velasquez, and Frank Salvatore.
Second.
Thank you. Second. All those in favor? Aye. The ayes have it. And now our City Council by Ward. the first ward, John Gonzalez.
It is my pleasure to place a nomination for city council from the first ward, the names of Dennis Perkins and George O'Loughlin.
First ward members.
Second.
Okay. Oh, thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
For the second ward. For the second ward, Fred Corrupt? Sorry, Fred.
I'd like to nominate Kristen Kovacs Hardy and Elvis Nolan. Second.
Thank you, second ward, town committee members. For the third ward, Jeanette Tennis. Oh, vote for the second ward town committee members, please.
Aye.
Thank you, guys. For the third ward, Jeanette Tennis, please.
It's my pleasure to place a nomination for Mary Cusoli and for Carol Thibodeau for the third ward.
Third ward town committee members, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. The ayes have it. For fourth ward, Joe Britton, please. Thank you.
I rise to nominate John Esposito III and Farley Santos to represent the Democratic Party in the 4th Ward and the City Council for the City of Danbury. John and Farley have served the constituents of the 4th Ward with honesty and integrity, and I have all the faith in my heart that they will continue to advocate for the democratic values that we hold so dearly, and I'm proud to nominate them for the 4th Ward City Council.
Thank you, Mr. Britton. Ward Town Committee, a second by Bruce Schlemmer, and all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. For the fifth ward, Joe Silva.
Madam Chair, I'm proud to nominate for re-election in the 5th Ward for incumbents Wayne Perkins and Fred Visconti. Thank you.
At that second, fifth ward town members, all those in favor? Aye. The ayes have it. For our sixth ward, Henry Hall, please.
I'd like to place a nomination, names of the two incumbents who are fine public servants, Ben Cheney's and Paul Rotella.
For the sixth ward town committee members, all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Seventh ward, please, Lou Giordano.
On behalf of Ward Captain Glenda Armstrong, I would like to nominate Rich Molinaro and Fidel Ombre.
There's a second for that.
Second.
Thank you. Seventh ward town committee members in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, the ayes have it. At this time, I'm going to turn over my gavel as chair to my vice chairman, Joseph Silva, so we can run the rest of the meeting.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, everybody. For the next nomination for the office of Town Clerk, we seek a nomination. Joan, I believe you were rising to make a nomination for that office? Joan Melissa, thank you.
Good evening, all. In my next life, I want to be 5'8" and blonde. I first met and got to know Andrea Gardner when I was appointed to the position of town clerk in 2015. My election to the Danbury Democratic Town Committee in 2016 has allowed me to serve with Andrea and really get to know her. During these 4 years of serving together, I have found her to be someone who sincerely cares about Danbury, and especially about downtown Danbury. In her former capacity as executive director of City Center and as a small business owner, her commitment to Danbury's Main Street revitalization is unparalleled. As someone who formerly held the position of town clerk, I know that our candidate's intelligence, compassion, and respect for all of Danbury citizens, along with her strong leadership skills, makes Andrea Gardner the logical candidate for the position of town clerk for the city of Danbury. Andrea Gardner will serve our city well and uphold the integrity of the office of town clerk for this city of Danbury. Therefore, I am proud to nominate Andrea Gardner for the position of town clerk for our city of Danbury.
Second for that nomination. Mr. Molinaro and pass through. I joke. Are there any other nominations? Seeing none, for the members of the town committee, all those in favor of the nomination of Andrea Gardner to be our candidate for town clerk, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Seeing none, the motion carries. Congratulations, Andrea. Thank you. Next, I'd like to call on for nominations for the office of treasurer. And for that, the chair would like to recognize Will Love.
Hi, everybody. I rise to nominate Kate Johnson for the office of treasurer. I met Kate a few years ago, and she is very dedicated to Danbury, very dedicated to our society, and have full faith in her abilities. And it's my honor to nominate her for the office of treasurer.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Do I hear a second for the nomination of Kate Johnson for city treasurer? Second is Mr. Perkins. Members of the town committee, are there any other nominations? Seeing none, I'll try your minds. All those in favor of Kate Johnson to be our candidate for city treasurer, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Seeing none, the motion carries. Congratulations, Kate. Thank you. Now, the moment I think most everybody's been waiting for. It's time to call for nominations for the office candidate, to be our candidate for the office of mayor for the city of Danbury. For that, the chair would like to recognize Andrea Gardner.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be the chairman and the fearless leader of the Danbury Democrats at such an auspicious and necessary time. Make no mistake about it, the values we hold as Democrats matter now more than ever. They matter in our city, they matter at the state level, and they most definitely matter for our country. Every day we have the opportunity to ensure that the rule of law is followed, that rights like freedom of speech and respect of human rights are not violated. Every day we can encourage others to participate in the active political processes. Every day we have the opportunity to further these values. I thank each candidate, and I also thank the friends and families who are supporting our candidates, because together we are doing our part to move our community and our country forward. Really, I'm so proud of everyone who's stepping up onto the slate. Some of us already know, and some of us will experience for the first time, the challenges of running for public office. From today on, in differing degrees, we will experience the uncertainties, the risks, and exposure that define what it means to put yourself on the ballot and put yourself out there. And without question, putting ourselves out there means there's a far greater risk of getting criticized or feeling hurt. We will be vulnerable. Yes, we will be vulnerable. But in a world where never enough dominates, and in a world where feeling afraid has become second nature, vulnerability is practically subversive. Because in truth, vulnerability is not a weakness. Arguably, the truth of the matter is that vulnerability is our most accurate measure of courage. Because when we step back and examine our lives, we will find that nothing is as uncomfortable, dangerous, or hurtful as standing on the outside of our lives, looking in and wondering what it would have been like if we had the courage to step up and step into what makes us vulnerable. Teddy Roosevelt, our 26th President of the United States, said it best. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the year that Danbury Democrats dare greatly. And who better to lead us into that arena? Is there a second for that nomination? Danbury Democratic Town Committee members, all those in favor? Aye. The ayes have it.
Members of the Democratic Town Committee, fellow Democrats and friends, thank you all so much for supporting my campaign for mayor of our great city. I thank the Danbury Democratic Town Committee, leadership, and members for your confidence in me to lead our Democratic team in this November's election. For 7 months, we've worked every day to bring our message to voters, and I'm so thankful for everyone in this room and beyond who are contributing to the strength of our uphill campaign. This campaign is about change, not just change for the sake of change, but change that can truly make Danbury the great city it should be, a remarkable city. You know, my father raised me here. He taught me the importance of hard work and planning for the future and the value of standing up for your neighbors. My family loves Danbury. I loved growing up here. Carla and I are invested here. But the Danbury I grew up in is not the Danbury we know today. There are some people in our community who are well off, but far more living paycheck to paycheck. Nearly 50% who are unsure of how they're going to make ends meet. There are too many hungry kids in our schools and too many seniors struggling to stay in their homes. We have overdevelopment on the west side and underdeveloped downtown, and no plan for dealing with traffic congestion, crumbling roads, and overcrowded schools that are bursting at the seams. We've gone from a top 50% ranking to dead last among all Connecticut cities and towns in per pupil expenditures. Our opponents claim that this campaign is about the future. The problem is that 18 years of our future have already passed us by. Their plans have gathered dust. They point to third-party validators to tell us all is well. But we know different. Accountability is what this election is all about. Our opponents must take responsibility for commitments not kept. We need a problem solver's approach to governing where outcomes and results rule the day. And that's why I am proud to accept the nomination of the Democratic Party. It's time we invest in our schools and improve student performance. Our kids deserve the best they can get. It's time to upgrade our commuter services to expand our rail and bus networks, fixing our roads and maintaining them, easing traffic, and creating more programs that connect high school students with job programs and higher education programs so they're prepared with the skills they need to live and work in Danbury. When you drive down our roads, look at our infrastructure of our schools, and drive through our downtown, it's clear that there is much work to do. I'm going to roll up my sleeves and do the hard work and make the tough choices to finally revitalize our downtown, which has been mired in a malaise. Pave our roads, improve our schools, fully staff our police department, grow our economy and career opportunities, and fight for our quality of life. We need a new politics to fit our new reality. One that modernizes old models of doing business and builds collaborations and partnerships. A politics of inclusion that builds on the best of our city to create an even better Danbury. A politics of new leadership that recognizes that change is upon us. The new politics is the politics of change, because make no mistake, change is here. Let's work together for the creation of a remarkable city. Our city has changed, but we can preserve the charm and beauty of our community while leading and managing the pace of change that is already upon us. By working with our residents, we'll obtain the best ideas by bringing coalitions of people together and implementing best practices. For generations, it's been the people who have always been the strength of our city. Through collaboration, innovation, and working together, we will remove barriers and build a city as good as its people. Together, we will build a remarkable city. And together, I know we can win in November and make Danbury a city as good as its people again. And I would be honored to serve as your next mayor of the great city of Danbury. Thank you, and God bless the people of our great city of Danbury. I would like to thank a few people. First, I'd like to thank Ray Gardner, the Democratic Town Committee Chair, for her leadership, her friendship, her tireless work on our campaign. I am very appreciative of all you've done. Our campaign committee, there have been some people who work very hard, Bob Godfrey and Jean Eriquez and Joe De Silva and Dre Gardner, the treasurer, Kristen Kovacs-Hardy. Really, we've worked very hard every day. My aunt, some of you might know her, Carol Thibodeau. And I'm very grateful. Really. Good. It didn't have to turn out this way, and we have found tremendous success. And I am just so grateful to all of you and for all you've done to help me. But I think together we're going to see some good things, really. I want to thank my deputy campaign treasurer, Pete Johnson, who has been tremendous. Certainly my family, Carol, Ashley, thank you. And of course my wife. My wife, I asked her about running for mayor 6 months ago. So here we are. Thank you for your trust and confidence. We are going to have a tremendous year. I can tell you that we've been walking for months, reaching out to voters one at a time. And it's exciting. It's the absolute best part of the campaign. And I would encourage all of you on our ticket to do that. There's no more noble thing than to be responsive to the people that we represent. And so thank you. Thank you for this honor, the honor of representing the Democratic Party as our candidate for mayor. I won't let you down. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Democrats. For everybody who's on this ballot tonight, thank you very much. I could not be prouder to be on a ballot with anybody other than you. Thank you. Now it's my great honor to turn the chair back to our chair, Andrea Gardner. Chair to the chair.
Chair to the chair. Okay, we're in the home stretch right now. Right now we have some other business. So if you are a candidate, I'm going to ask that you stay behind. We have Tim Gavarungi is here to help take headshots. The object of that is to really try to put a print piece together and print it by the end of this month. We also have forms for you to fill out. They're forms that need to be filed in a timely way, that have questions about your campaign. We will guide you through those questions. So all candidates need to stay back. I also want to take this time to recognize our state officials who have joined us tonight. Both Senator Julie Kushner and Rahab Ali Brennan are on much needed vacation breaks, but we do have Representative Bob Godfrey, Conti, also Tim Governor is here with us. And that is all the business that we have for this evening, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Thank you everyone for showing up.